You're about to watch a video on classroom management, the golden way. You better be great.
Step one, make sure whoever is your line leader, train all of your students because the line leader changes throughout the year, but make sure that the line leader knows, always keep you in eyesight, can always see you. So I'll say, can you see me? If you can see me, I can see you, we're good. So the line leader sets the pace and always remembers to turn and make sure they can see you. And if they don't see you, they're supposed to stop the line and wait for you to come around. If you're coming around a corner, what have you. Because what I see is the line leader shoots on down the hallway and they're all the way at the end of the hallway and the teacher's coming around the corner, and whatever happens between there and here and then they go on to lunch, the teacher can't see. So I give directions like, okay, line leader, stop at the next exit. So there's an exit sign right there where it says exit 4, and there's an illuminated exit sign, which is a perfect place for the line leader to stop the class. I wait until, and I stand here so that I can see this corner and this corner. I can see all the students leaving, coming this way, and all the students going that way, as long as he stops at that exit. And so then as I proceed down the hall, that's when I'll say, okay, stop at the actual corner. So he'll then walk from the corner from the exit sign to the corner. And they won't turn the corner until I position myself the same way where I can see both directions. There's that head on the swivel. All teachers, you teach with the head on the swivel. You're constantly looking in both directions, seeing what's going on. And so that's how I transition down the hall. And of course we do the one behind the other. The line leader would do this third square from the wall. Same as always, keep your hands and feet to yourself. And because I don't want them disturbing classes when transitioning like to lunch or someplace where other classes are in session, they're on a level 0, they're not talking because we don't want to be disrupted. Nothing worse than having a pivotal moment in class and then some class goes through screaming and your class is distracted from what you just spent all that time building up. So I don't want to do that to other teachers. Now the steps are a little more tricky. So if they were coming this way, my line leader would have stopped probably right about there. I would have then told them to go ahead. They'd come right around here and they'd stop at this exit here. So the exit sign here is we're going, and then I would wait till the last person was around the corner. And then I would walk to the door and position myself here. So if I'm positioned here, the students begin to walk through. The line leader knows to stop at the first landing because that's as far as the line leader can go and still see me at that landing right there, right there. So they don't go any further than that so that they can still see me, I can still see them, and I'm watching as the rest of the class comes. So then I will move a little bit further this way, have the rest of the students come in and fill up so that then I'll walk up to the landing where the line leader is, and I'll tell them as I approach, go on to the top, because from here I can see the top, I can also see the bottom, I can see all of my class. And then I stay here and wait for the rest of them to get where I can see everyone, and then I'll tell the line leader, take it to that wall right there where that sign is, because they know, I think it's Mr. Lewis right there, and they'll stop there because that's as far as he can see me, as far as I can see him while I bring up the rear. So if I can see the line leader, I can see everyone behind the line leader. And that is how we safely transition throughout the building. We have stopping points along the way where we check and make sure line leader can see me, I can see him, line leader sets the pace, I bring up the rear, and this is another elementary trick. I count my students before we leave the room, before a fire drill, before we go to lunch. I usually have it on my clipboard and I know how many I have that day. But if someone leaves the classroom and goes to the office or dismisses early, I count my students so that I know 27. Okay, got everybody. And that's how I know nobody's hiding under the landing or I didn't miss anyone. So that is transitioning safety in the hallway, the Golden Gun way. Got it? Did it make sense?
You just completed watching a video on classroom management, the golden way. Good job, good job. Good job, good job. GOODJOB, good job, good job. Thank you very much. Have a fabulous rest of your day.